Okay, boom. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Flip That Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, Bird, Betty Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. Coming live at 3:41. 3:42, actually. Coming at you live at 3:42. And we got some news for you. It's going to be Bricc calling in, talking to Trapper Ross. Speaking on Baby Yui, as well as the T Grizzly paperwork and Rat 100. Let's get into it. Appreciate everybody liking, comment, share, subscribe, and that notification bell so I know you're there so I can throw it to us in the air. Follow me on Kick, follow me on Discord, follow me on Twitch. Hype the video. Let's get into it. Get us to 4,000 subs. Let's go.
What's the word, Bricc in the building, man? What's happening, man? How you doing?
I can't call it right here, man. Chilling like a villain.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. I know how you get, man. What's the latest with you, man? What's the latest? Like, what's going on with you today? What's happening?
Oh man, shit. I'm just waiting for court to come around, man. I'm a sitting duck right now.
Mm.
You know, I done took some unfortunate losses this last week. I don't really want to say no YouTube stories or messages about how I'm feeling, but yeah, I lost somebody that was real close to me this week, so I just been kicking back.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I know there's been a lot of really tragic news coming out recently, man. A couple of people passed away recently that I know were, people that were very, very important and influential over from your sides, man. So I just hope you're keeping your head up, man, and you're doing okay. You know, we all just sending our thoughts and prayers for you right now, man.
Man, I appreciate it. Yeah, we took two big ones.
Mm.
They took two big ones from Chirac and the city. Zoo and Baby U, you know what I mean? We forever gonna do it in their name. But other than that, man, I just been sitting back, taking these blows that life been throwing at me, trying to counter.
For sure, man. Hey, but you always bounce back, man. You know, I know you're going through a lot right now, man, and I'm feeling your pain, but won't be too long, man, until everything's turned back around. You know, it's going to be back-to-back wins real soon, man. I feel it.
Yes, sir. You gotta go through it to bounce back. December 19th, man, we'll know my fate. It's gonna be all over the internet, so I can't lie about nothing when I come home.
Mm-hmm.
It should be soon, though.
Man, December 19th. Hopefully, it's a positive result, man, and it's not too much longer until you're outside, having some fun with all of us again soon, man. Hopefully, it's as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. What's been going on in your world, Trap?
Shit, man, there's been a lot going on in my world. I don't know if you've been able to keep up with the shit that's been going on, man. But I had some back-to-back crazy shit happen. I went to Complex Con in Las Vegas. I ended up running into the boy Central C, man.
Yeah, I heard that you guys had it out. I heard that he was agreeing with you that he was a square, man.
He kind of was, man. But you know what's funny, man? I pulled up. I see him in academics. I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to go over there, man, and see what's good. I pulled up over there. He was cool. He shook my hand, but then his manager pulled up, and his manager went ballistic and shouted at me. I had my security. We had a little standoff, but people saying I stood on business.
Yeah, man. You already know. Hey, you in the West, man. You know the law of the West. You gotta stand your ground.
Man.
What's up with Ack? How Ack been? Shout out to Ack, man. He done played a major part since I've been down. I appreciate Ack, too.
Yeah, Ack was showing love, man. We had a good little. It was funny because it's like I don't think Ack realized how much smoke there was between me and Central C. So Ack was like, "Nah, he cool," and then like he realized like, "Nah, he can't say me in this one." But after I got pressed and shit, Ack took us all out to the club. We went to see Tiger perform in the club. We was in there with Finesse 2 times. Ack had the bottles, so Ack was shining and showing love, man. So shout out to Ack.
Oh man, yeah, and no way we can get in the middle of y'all bringing that UK smoke over here, man.
Yeah.
Y'all don't draw no knives on each other on this side of town, man.
Man, you know what's
We don't play
crazy?
with that. We don't play with axes and shit. We play with them chops.
Man, my security said they was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't seeing no knives getting pulled out. But what's crazy, bro, is there's another streamer called Cremo. He ran into Central C's crew and they did pull out a knife on him. So you know what I'm saying? I'm probably lucky that I didn't have to go that way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, everybody getting money, man. Ain't no point in doing all that, man. You know what I mean? He getting his money, how he getting his money, whether he lived a life or not. Plies didn't live a life, so you know what I mean? Plies rapped about somebody else's life and had everybody into it, you know what I mean? So however he getting his money and however you getting your money, man, you don't want to stop it doing something that's gonna bring you right here.
Nah, that's facts, man. But hey, we kind of had our altercation. It went super viral, so I feel like everyone kind of walked away from that with kind of with a little bit of extra clout. But shit, man. After that, I went back to that. Yeah, no, I feel like it was a double W for everyone, man. But after that, bro, I went to Miami. I pulled up on the boy 6ix9ine, man. I went to 6ix9ine's crib and interviewed him.
Oh wow! Who accompanied you? I heard Adam was down there too.
Yeah, Adam went out there, but he did a separate trip. So he went out there a couple days after I went out there. So his first clip of the interview just dropped today. I've probably dropped like 8-9 clips from my shit already. But we did some crazy shit, man. I had 6ix9ine. I took my whole computer and my screens and shit, and like I had 6ix9ine doing reaction videos. We did a tier list of all the rappers who ratted. So he ranked all the rappers, and that shit went viral.
Oh wow! How could he rank all the rappers that ratted? Is he saying that he's Master Splinter? Like he's the first rat out of all the packs to go viral?
He the expert on the topic, man. What he says goes in this shit. He the head coach. He the head coach of the Rat Squad, man.
Man, I don't know, man. I can't do it. I could have been home if I was gonna do that. But you know, to each his own. I mean, like I said, motherfucker don't understand what they up against till they right here. And they think about the millions they was making and all that commotion that they was making with the millions. They kind of want to step back on it like, man, these dudes ain't my friends, no way. They just been benefiting off of me. So they'll throw them under the bus in order to come on and think nothing of it. You know, they don't have no hood to go report back to.
Nah, that's facts, man. Listen, everybody knows how solid you is, man. So you know you're gonna be back here soon, though. You know you got to play things the right way. You got to play by different rules than these fools. You know what I mean? Because you're a real one.
Did you ask him about Kodak?
We talked a little bit about Kodak. I don't know if you seen what's going on, man, but the boy 1090 Jake just popped out with the Kodak interrogation footage, man. That shit is not looking too good.
Oh man, come on, not Kodak, dude.
Now, you know what it is, though? I feel like the Kodak shit, I did a little reaction to it, and it's like people trying to say he told, but it's like that I think some dudes tried to run up in his crib, and I think he ain't really point the finger, but he kind of, I don't know whether it was like some insurance shit, but like he ain't really tell, but he probably talked to, I feel like in the hierarchy of telling, he ain't do as much as Young Thug did when he had his interrogation, but like it's a little mixy. It don't look too good, but he ain't properly tell on nobody, I don't think.
Did Kodak have to fire a weapon when they came in?
I think he beat someone's ass and then tried to like throw them in the car and kidnap him. So I feel like Kodak was kind of in trouble. So he had to kind of like say like, nah, they was running up on me type thing. So I think really it was some shit where he needed to just clean up because he was about to catch a case for wilding out on these dudes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way. That's why I tell people self-defense is straddling the fence. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you trying to claim self-defense on a murder, you have to tell, or whatever type of crime, you got to tell the interrogators or the detectives exactly what happened in order to prove self-defense. Or you can let your lawyers do that during their litigation. That's not, you know what I mean? And let your lawyer throw the other person under the bus. But it's just like, what's his name? Troy Ave. You got to tell the other side of the story in order to get your self-defense. So, you know what I mean? It's like a thin line. It's like you shouldn't say too much. You can't say whose name was who. You just, hey, man, I had to do what I had to do because somebody came my way. And you know what I mean? But it's all like a thin line. It's a wobbler. Because if you say too much, you tell it.
That's facts, man. They was trying to put that on T Grizzly too, because they were saying his crib got robbed for like $1 million in jewelry, and he had to file a police report. But it's like, bruh, like you got to file a police report if you want to get your insurance claim. Who gonna just go down $1 million just to keep it real like that? Okay.
100% you got to file a police report. Then you got to turn over the tapes. 100% you got to turn over the tapes in order to get your insurance. You know what I mean? Because they got the insurance company is requesting this in order to pay you back.
Facts.
But
Man.
sometimes you think because, but really I know where T Grizzly lives. It's like a gang of little.
This call is from a federal prison.
You gotta hike mountains to get through there. So I mean, sometimes it might be an insider, and they just gotta do what they do, make their little million back, or however they gonna do it. But it's a lot of houses in that neighborhood that's been robbed.
Bruh, LA's different, man. I don't know about living in these houses in the hills and shit, bro. You all alone? Like, I don't know, man. That shit's scary.
Yeah. You got to go ahead and go top floor at the condo, man.
Facts,
You
man.
go get it. You know, when people got kids, you gotta have that backyard and stuff. You know, it's all about who you invite over, though, and who you let know that you live right there. You want to have a house that doesn't have too many neighbors.
Yeah, that's facts, man. When I pulled up on 6ix9ine, he in the super gated community, man. Getting into his crib was difficult, so he moving right.
Yeah, man. He got to. He tried to go work out and got himself worked out, man. So he got to take it slow. Did he get any of his Lambos back?
I ain't see a Lambo, but I see a Rolls Royce, so he definitely got a little money. But people saying he owes like $8 million to the IRS.
Yeah, the IRS, they wasn't playing. I remember they was auctioning off his cars and stuff. But you know, hey, 6ix9ine, the way that he started, man, he ain't from no hood. You got to think, when you bring somebody in up under your wing and you know they wasn't hood before you started managing them, you only can let them see so much. You know what I mean? You got to keep a square. You can't just turn him into a gangster because he wants to be a gangster, man. You can't do that.
Nah, that's facts,
Like,
man.
all right, you sign to us. If somebody try to fuck with us in this rap shit, we gonna press the line for you. But other than that, bro, you can't see what's going on with the money, who's doing what, who, you know what I mean? That's just too much.
Nah, that's facts. Hey, when I pulled up on 6ix9ine, man, we hopped on Google Maps and we did like a virtual hood tour. People were saying, yo, that's the only way he can go back to the hood now.
Ah, man, yeah. I mean, he could go back. Everybody, put everybody in jail. Everybody gonna run when they see him.
I think one or two of them got out.
Try to do nothing to him.
One or two of them got out now, man. So you might got to watch out.
And I bet you they ain't trying to go back.
Nah, that's facts, bro. I feel like we might fuck around, see 6ix9ine podcasting with the dudes he put in jail next.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they want that money. They gonna feel like he owe them. But you know, they about this call about to click out, man. I'll call you back or whatever if you know what I mean?
Yeah, all good, man. Hit me back anytime, but I appreciate you tapping in, man. You know what I'm saying? We've got some more content for the people to listen to, and it won't be long till you're home soon, man. So big love, man, and we'll speak anytime you're available, man.
Man, all the time, man. Free the Bricc, man, till it's backwards, man. All right, Trap.
Facts, man. Free Bricc. See you soon, bro.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Oh God. The bitch say that I'm arrogant, conceited with this chopper. Niggas whole squad be getting depleted when we pop up. I specialize in walk down, the odds be getting chalked up. Catch them in the county, tap the homie like we got one. Ha ha, check the scoreboard, you was not us. Ha ha, heard you up, Blick, but you did not bust. Ha ha, 300 blackout, fuck your block up. Ha ha, you don't want no smoke, you bitches broke as fuck.
Max B is allegedly getting out soon. November 9th.
Hey, what's the big old deal? What's the big old deal, man? It's the Bricc, not the Chitternick. Reporting live, man, from the Fed, man. FTF at its finest. You know what I'm saying? It's another one, not like the other one of your brother's son, nephew. But you know what I mean? This one ain't really the sweet one today, man. I dropped some tears the other day when I heard that my boy Zoo didn't make it, man. OTS, you know what I mean? Everybody put your man, I don't even know what to say. Yeah. This shit like really making me emotional, but Bezoo, Bezoo, THF 46, man, the low end. Man, rest in peace to one of the greatest to ever do it. I remember the first time that I met my boy, sticking and moving, man. He always was the energy of the bunch. He ain't really going for too much of nothing. I heard that they ambushed my boy, man, and it's really sad to think about, like, how many homies that I done lost that made it out, that keep going back to the stoops and crevices that we come from, and these trenches that we come from. Like,
This call is from a federal prison.
like our life don't got no price tag on it, man. When you a trophy, sometimes it's better to just put yourself on the shelf, man. A lot of people argue me down back and forth for why you don't do this and why you don't do that, why you don't be in the hood all day and why you don't. I'm not gonna use this situation as something to say you shoulda, coulda, woulda, and got out the way. Rest in peace to my man. But this is another, like, unfortunate loss to me, like Nipsey Hussle. Not just Nipsey Hussle. You got D-Thing. You got, I could just go on and on about the people that I've lost to these type of situations, you know what I mean? I feel like this the public message that I'm making today. Once you done touched that bag and altered your life and you got means to move outside of the neighborhoods that outside of the neighborhood. Hey, I'm on the phone, you was yelling. Yeah, so you didn't got the means to get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way, man. You know what I mean? You get Sue be with his kids, love his kids to death. Thang used to be with his kids, Nip used to be with his kids. They love their kids to death, man. But you get the means to get out the way. Get out the way. Yeah, you can pay a visit, but make sure that your visit is well planned. Only God know the day that he gonna take you up out of here. Only Allah knows when you'll be transferred over to paradise, right? But he give you a choice. Your death is not predestined. It's a choice. Every day that you go outside, you got a choice. Is you gonna drive fast? Is you gonna be over here without no gun? Is you not gonna have your boys with you? Are you know what I mean? Am I gonna go over here and buy this work over here in the ops, or where I'm out of bounds? I'm not gonna take nobody with me. Like, you know what I mean? He's gonna give you an option, and even if you ready, every time that I've been ambushed or I've been in a situation, I've been so-called ready, and it's just who get to it first. And every time that I've been ambushed or got up on, I've been in the trenches that I grew up in, trying to police my own neighborhood, trying to do good, because I know that if I go over here and teach the rest of these people in my section how to get it like me or do good and get up out the way, that you can save lives. But in the middle of that, you can overexpose yourself and lose your own. And a nigga just tired of seeing it. I ain't gonna talk in too many circles. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not finna point the finger at my mans, you know what I'm saying? Summertime just now ending. In most situations in areas, you know what I mean, like where it snows at, The winter time is the most secure and safe time because everybody inside. Ain't nobody kicking it outside. Ain't nobody going on no drills on no ice. You know what I mean? But even in the section, motherfuckers just have a lighter heart around the holidays and all that shit, man. But to everybody that's out there and to the people that I love the most, man, stay out the way, bro. You get your money, go spend it with the people that got money, man. You ain't got to have $1 million and kick it on your street. That shit don't make you real. That shit don't make you no tougher than what you already is. You know what I mean? It really make you smarter. I know that I caught on a long time ago. Half these niggas that say they love you and they gonna slide for you and they gonna do this, that, and the other, bro. Ain't nothing coming from it once you pass away. Ain't nobody sliding. Ain't nobody dying for you. All that's just talk off of drugs. I'm telling you, bro. Cause I didn't die when I got hit both times, and I seen who was with me, and I seen who wasn't with me. And it was people that was right there with me when I got shot that wasn't really with me, if you dig what I'm saying. So when them people come around me and I don't deal with them and I give them the cold shoulder and I stay far away from them, they know why. Or they try to act like they don't know why, but you know why, bro. Ain't nobody with me. Everybody that say that you is my homie, you're not my homeboy. You ain't nothing close to being nothing to me because you're not gonna slide for me. You ain't gonna ride. We already seen it. If I would have died that night, you would have did the same thing you did when I survived. Nothing. So go kick it with your family. Go kick it. Go hug your kids. Kiss your kids. Go kiss your wife, your girlfriend, your mama. That's where you need to spend the rest of your time at, man. When you make it up out the trenches, if you don't need that corner to make money no more, if you don't need them avenues to make money no more, you can take your main people with you. You don't gotta be fake. I'm not telling you to be fake by any means. But take your people, get out the way, and let the streets be the streets, and let you go ahead and spend the rest of your time happy. And money don't make everybody happy, but man, spend the rest of your time loving your life, loving your kids, loving your wife, your moms, your pops. You know what I mean? Spend the time with them. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm a preacher or nothing like that, but that shit really hit me in the stomach pretty hard, cuz. Rest in peace, Zoo. You know what I mean? Zoo Wop, the Wobster, man. You know what I mean? It's 6 OTF forever, man. BDNH, man. You know the truth, man. And there's been another one, nothing like the other one. Your brother, son, nephew. It's the Bricc. I ain't got. Hey, man, say, man, what's the big old deal, man? We live from 5 South. It's the Brennanick, not the Trininick. He back with another one, nothing like the other one of your brother, son, nephew. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, look, right? I've been I've been scrolling through my emails. I've been getting a whole lot of emails lately. So, look, I want to start off by saying rest in peace to my boy YC from Main Street, YC 80 Benz. Uh, he just had dreams of being a rich kid, man. You know what I mean? A successful music artist by any means. I know he hopped on here dissing me at one point. I called him. He like, man, shit, I'm just trying to get on by whatever means, bro. You know your name is a name that rings. Soon as you dish you and you respond, you know what I mean. You start going viral. So I'm like, I had forgave him. I didn't mention him. I ain't never replied back like he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I would have gave him a verse or something, but I wasn't going. Everybody got argue with. You know what I'm saying? I was boosting their fame up, but it's all love. Rest in peace to YC, man. To all my Main Street. Sorry for the loss. They say Woody and Wax. My boy Woody. I guess Woody my boy, cause hey man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been talking to the police lately. I don't know. But he said they called him 100 100 federal informants and Wax said show proof of 100,000. Woody got pink slips to everything that he drive though. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Woody, I don't know how he been managing his money, but I know he got a pink slip to a Bentley truck, pink slip to some Hellcats, pink slip, pink slip, pink slip, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing in the South that I learned, man. We cash out for the cars when we grab them. I got back on some West Coast time and, you know what I mean, leasing cars and doing all that, but more than likely when you see somebody in the South with some cold with some cold shit on the streets, they done cashed out for it. But you know what I'm saying? I let them play the money war. But I feel like Whack, you mentioned my family, you mentioned my wife, you mentioned my kids, you mentioned everything. You mentioned everything but that black and white I told you to produce. You got 24 hours, man, to produce the black and white on that conspiracy case that you got, bro. That's all we asking is you to just put the paper on the ground and let us see where you was adjudicated, where you was let off because I don't see where you did no time. But maybe a little BB gun case or whatever the case you had, you know what I'm saying, when you was a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? You still living off that, but I feel like White, you love the streets too much, bro. You would never ever leave these streets, so you done turned informant just so you could. You move too loose to be a street nigga, man. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So you mentioning everything, you mentioning show some 100,000 and showing all that. Let's see you produce this paperwork for every case that you done ever been charged for. If you do that, I slap myself. I slap my mama if you do it. That's how sure I am that you will not produce your paperwork on the internet. Point blank, period. But moving on from him. Yeah, man, moving on from the boy Whack. They say that Young Thug, they say that Young Thug got on the, they leaked another call from Young Thug talking about Future be on some fake. I just feel like, look, y'all keep on leaking my little bro shit. Y'all keep on leaking all these phone calls, man. People when they in jail, they don't, they never. You gotta think when you in jail and you calling your homies and they don't pick up the phone and all that, you start having like ill will to them, but you know you don't mean it. It's just everybody be busy and you out of sight, out of mind. When you come back home, it's, oh, I love you, I love you. I done had to press a million of my homeboys over that, but it's just, you know what I mean? They can be as fake as they want to because they don't have to pick up no phone calls. They pick up a phone call when they feel like it. They don't pick up the phone when you call them and need them. You know what I mean? And that'll show you like the people who ain't never did no long time in jail and all that. They don't know what it is to pick up a phone call just to reach out to your mans and them and tell them that you love them, or you know what I mean, nigga popping shit with each other and all that, man. I feel like it went vice versa. Well, it went the same way for me the last time that I did a spit. I used to talk.
This call is from a federal prison.
Look, I used to talk to Gunna. I used to talk to Lil Baby and them. Then Lil Baby turned on me when I got out. You know what I mean? He didn't give a fuck about nothing that I could show all my DMs, Lil Baby. Bro, what up? Oh, when you come home? Woo, woo, woo. Then when I come home, blank, blank, blank. Then you know what they do when they get mad at you, they try to start an argument so they don't gotta fuck with you no more. So, you know what I mean? I done seen that happen a million times. Gunna kept it silent with a nigga. I was on Gunna and them side. I was sending Yak and them money. I was fucking with Young Thug, checking on him through Dolly. But he don't call his brother. You get what I'm saying? None of these people, you know, like, I ain't really never seen nobody just keep it 1,000 when they got the name or they in stardom. They don't give a fuck about their people in jail because they got so many people, money and all that on the streets, and they dealing with what's in the streets. So when you hit the walls, when you go behind these walls, you really feel the pain, and you trying to reach out, and they clearing your calls, and oh, that's hot when you call and all that. You know what I mean? You start feeling that absent. I don't think absentness is a word, but you start feeling the lack of love that people got for you. Then when you come home, it's the same love. People just don't like talking to people on the phone from jail. So I feel like half the phone calls that been leaked by Young Thug uh, just come from a dark spot. When a nigga in a dark spot, he is willing to say whatever about whoever it is. But the craziest thing to me, I think so far this week, would by a long shot be the fact that little baby unfollowed Dirk. Welcome to the club, Dirk. He unfollowed Dirk, then followed NBA YoungBoy. That's clearly drawing the line in the sand, I'm guessing. You know what I mean? I know YoungBoy probably the hottest thing out since he been going state to state. He finally done gave the world a tour. They gave the world what they wanted as a YoungBoy got a coat. He been on Digger Mountain for years. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been able to go perform none of them hits that everybody been fucking with. He been making them from the living room. You know what I'm saying? And staying in the living room or wherever his property was at. So I feel like YoungBoy is taking the streets over, and I don't feel like Baby should have followed Dirk. Should have unfollowed Dirk in order to be friends with YoungBoy, because can't no grown man tell another grown man who his friends could be. But it shows that it was fake love from the rip. The tours, all the combined, the albums that they did, the joint ventures that they took part in. You know what I'm saying? They all amounted to nothing when it comes to loyalty. That's what the rap game lacks. It lacks loyalty 100%. Fuck the love. A motherfucker can't be loyal to nothing. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Who's to tell me that I can't be friends with Quando, Rondo, and Dirk at the same time? Who to tell me that I can't be friends with YoungBoy and Dirk at the same time? You get what I'm saying? That's clown shit. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker don't never reach out to support a motherfucker while you in jail. Motherfucker ain't tweeting, but that go to show what's going on, because when Slime was in jail and Dirk was out, he was free Slime, free Slime. I introduced
This call is from a federal prison.
Dirk to Slime, or they might have met, but I'm the one who made their relationship what it was. You know what I'm saying? And it was easy for Dirk to say fuck me after a couple years out on the streets, and you know what I mean, way before the Flacco shit went viral. I came home, Dirk looked out for me when I came home, then I ain't even really talked to him after D-Thing died. Like, I had something to do with it. That was kind of weird to me. I'm supposed to be your nigga. I'm supposed to be the nigga that you come fuck with on the West Coast when you out there, whatever the case is. Motherfucker moved to the city. It, blocked my number or something. I don't know what the fucking nigga did, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You meet people in the most strangest places, and we supposed to take a friendship back like nothing ever happened. So, you know, I ain't gonna keep on rambling on about the next nigga or whatever going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm still chin up, chest out. I gotta lose some weight. I fucked around and ran up 210 pounds, man. So I've been running in place doing burpees. You know what I'm saying? I've been laying off the pull-ups and push-ups and well, not the push-ups, because in order to do burpees you gotta do push-ups. But I done laid off the pull-ups for a little bit, man, and I gotta trim this weight down. I've been eating too much oatmeal, Pop-Tarts, and Snickers, and all the shit, nigga, Honey Buzz, and all the shit that you could think of, man. But, you know, this been another one, nothing like the other one. They your brother's son, nephew. It's the Bricc. And, like I said, rest in peace to my nigga YC from Main Street, YC 80 bands, man. Y'all do it up for my boy, man. I heard he got killed at his smoke shop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who killed him. I'm right here. I'm just sending my condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? Let his soul rest in peace, man. Well, let his body rest in peace. His soul is omnipresent. I don't think it's a place called death. I believe in reincarnation. So, you know what I mean? To the next life, buddy. Hey, what's the big old deal? What's the big old deal? Don't see late, man. It's the Bricc. I know y'all ain't heard from me in a minute. I've been sitting back, kicking it, man. But you know, Mr. Face down, ass up, and mentioning my name so much that I got it. I don't even have to defend myself, so I'm not even finna get on here acting like I'm finna defend myself. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You get no points for not telling. That's what a real nigga's supposed to do. So I'm not gonna shower myself with flowers, none. You know what I mean? You people that feel like you need to be showered with flowers because you didn't tell, that mean that it was a thought in the back of your head that you could get off on somebody. But this is all I want to know. Mr. Cash Jones, WAC 100, right? Whatever happened to the case that was filed on you for conspiracy to commit murder? That's all I want to know. You know what I mean? We just want you to go get the paperwork to all the cases that you've had filed against you. We don't care about the gun case in Oklahoma. That where you got caught with 20 guns and all that shit. I got caught with less than that. You know what I mean? We already see the outcome of that. So I just want to know, from a man to a man, when they kicked your door in over you being the gossip little troll you are, talking to Stutterbox and talking to Dale Dog, you dropping the low on Stutterbox, saying that he live across.
This call is from a federal prison.
Dale Dog, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Shout out to Double D's, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Street Mafia. You and Stutterbox. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get Stutterbox on the phone on my next video. We gonna go over it lick by lick, right? But explain to me what happened when they kicked your door in for conspiracy to commit murder. Those type of cases just don't go away. So, did you turn evidence of the U.S. government or the state? What happened? Because we have no clue. If you say that you not CS2 back, cool. We know that you CS2 back. But what happened to the case? How you get off from the conspiracy case? You gave Dale Dog the information why them phones was tapped, and Stutterbox got shot up. His house or his car got shot up, and you was to blame for it. They came and kicked your door. You let your wife go down for the blower. You know what I mean? Another bitch ass nigga move. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You got your girls. It wasn't. I don't think that it was registered to her. I don't want to get ahead of the game, but your girl didn't have a registered blower. You let her take the case. And so that means you told on your bitch and you told on them niggas from Main Street. Well, you tried to. They already knew you was hot and they wouldn't answer none of your phone calls. Because what you said in a YouTube or a Clubhouse room, you said that, hey, do you know somebody told on me? You said, hey, all I was trying to do was holler at Dale Dog and tell him that Stutterbox might be telling. But guess what? That's all CS2 back was talking about in his paperwork. They was just trying to get to Double D. Double D say, I don't want to talk to WAC. I don't know how CS2 back got switched up to WAC, but they say they don't want to talk to the WAC nigga. So Mr. Cash Jones, this is we gonna do it like we on the yard. We giving you a 30-day challenge, right? To come produce that paperwork or hang your chucks up on the wire. We don't want to hear the excuses. We don't want you to babble on about, oh, everybody just want me to be a snitch. We just want the facts to be facts. All my paperwork is public property. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, all you got to do is go to whatever hall of records you could go to. Go get that paperwork, which you probably got in the house. You probably burnt that shit, though. You don't want that shit nowhere around you, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about the protection of everybody else on the case. You be talking too much, because you 600, all y'all want to stay relevant off the Bricc name. Check it out. You can't be the Bricc. You'll never be a real nigga. Once you do some gay shit, once you do some shit that involves working with the police, talking to the police, being an informant, you could never be a real nigga again. Especially not on gang time in the gang world, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough about CS2 back, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get out here and defend myself. The facts is the facts. You know what I'm saying? You don't got one nigga in the world that ever been to jail due to Bricc, baby. Ever. In life. You'll never find one nigga that'll get on the internet or get to anywhere on a phone call with you and say, yeah, Bricc told on me and I end up doing some time. I could go point to 7 different niggas and a bitch that'll put some fingers in your booty that'll tell me that you ain't no real nigga. If you let the bitch put the fingers in your booty, you're not a real nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? The bitch that you was cracking that day that you was face down, ass up, she figured you was so...
This call is from a federal prison.
She figured you was so weird that she had to record your gay ass, asshole nigga, twinkling your toes on the rush to get back on Clubhouse. Gossiping mean that much to you that you'll still be asshole nigga. That type of shit turn you on. Arguing with a man and going to knock down the bitch, man. You know what I mean? But there's been another one, nothing like the other one of your brother's son, nephew. I ain't gonna keep going about that. My court date is not December 9th. It's December 19th. We need everybody to be down there that's for the Bricc. Talk about free the Bricc. We need all the character letters. Because I've been standing on real nigga shit from day one. You get what I'm saying? We need everybody down there for the realest to ever do it, man. You know what I mean? It ain't no hiccups or nothing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You won't even find a good phone tap of the Bricc, man. You know what I mean? But look, also, I just wanted to send a special shout out to everybody that been rocking with me since day one. We need Ethica to come through. We need Character Media to come through, No Jumper Media to come through, Cinematic TV. We need y'all to come through. Somebody reach out to Alex Alonso, man. Tell him that I do need a character letter. It would have been dope if he could have got involved with this case, showing that it has nothing to do with basically anything on this earth with gang banging in the RICO, man. You know what I mean? Loose Cannon, it's only 2 people that's on that indictment. That is from Rolling 60. Loose Cannon is not from Rolling 60. He's up under the guidance of WAC 100. You know what I mean? All the IBM niggas, they suck. But anyway, it go. Poetic Flacco, down for day one. Kid Ink, down for day one. My good people, Trap Lord Ross, Remo, Mikey, Desto Dub, who else? Conrad from the ass, who else? I could go on and on. My big brother Rick, who else, man? Them type of people, not the J Money type of niggas that'll lie to you. Shout out King Lee, you know what I'm saying? Josan Nation. Shout out all the real niggas in this world. I know I done forgot about everybody that came through when I exhausted all my funds and all that, came through for the kids, back to school shopping and all that shit. Shout out to them. Hazel, shout out to Hazel. Who else, man? The list goes on, man. You know what I mean? Steve will do it. We looking for you and your media. We looking for you and your media company to come through with something. You know what I mean? We just need a letter of recommendation to show that I do indeed with the community. Create Academy, Brett Mitchell. We need you to come through. Wise Investments, real niggas, man. You know what I mean? My big sister is a real nigga. My mama's a real nigga. My wife a real nigga. My kids is real niggas. But you know what I'm saying? There's been another one like the other one, man. And not your brother's son, nephew. You know what I'm saying? Don't see late. We'll be back sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? It's a minor setback. And you know what I'm saying? Everything I do is major. It ain't a comeback. I'm never going to fall off, man. It's Bricc.
All right, I'm recording my end, just as an extra option, so we got that. But yeah, Bricc, man, what you saying? How you doing?
Man, you know, nothing, just holding up, man. You know, checking in with you to get the latest and the greatest, my boy.
Man, there's been a lot going on out here, man. There's been a whole lot going on. Like, we're talking, what is it? It's the 6th today. It was just the 4th of July, obviously. Everyone's reacting to the news of 4Extra having a little injury on 4th of July, man. It was crazy. So you heard the news?
Yeah, man, I sent a couple prayers up for the homie, man. You know, that's a unfortunate situation to be a part of a explosion damn near, like, you know.
Man, have you ever come across explosives in the streets like that? Because I'm from the UK. I ain't never seen no explosives like that around my block, man.
I mean, we have them, but it's always like, that's the thing that your parents always told you about as a kid. Like, watch out, you could blow your hand off. Watch out, you could blow your eye out. And you never, you never witnessed it because you're extra careful. But I think, just being distracted by the live and, you know what I mean, being too happy, he wasn't paying attention to the stems, the wick.
Man, it's a sad situation, bro. It's a sad situation. But, yeah, so prayers up for 4Extras right now, man. But can you give us any updates, man, on your situation? I know there's probably stuff you can't talk about, but, like, we wondering, hopefully seeing you again out here soon. Like, is there any updates with the case or anything like that?
Man, we coming they coming with their first.
This call is from a federal prison.
They coming with their first deals or whatnot, but, I don't want to dig too deep, but we'll know a little something around about in the next month or two. President Trump just passed the bill, the beautiful bill. It had a lot of stuff to do with people in my situation, you know what I mean? So, hopefully everything goes as planned, and it ain't gonna be that long. I know people looking at the internet. I'm not a part of the RICO, so I don't have a mandatory minimum. I'm just a one-off. They came and got me for what they got me for. I wasn't affiliated with the rest of the group.
For real, man. Well, I know you'll be home soon, man. We're just trying to get through this time. We're gonna pass this time, and you'll be back out before you know it, man. But I wanted to ask you, bro. Have you ran into anybody interesting while you're inside there? I know there's probably a lot of different people fighting different cases right now, man. Like, if you can speak on it, man?
Have I ran in? What you asking me? Have I ran in the dirt?
Nah, it could be anyone, man. I mean, if you ran into Dirk, I definitely want to hear about that. But anybody interesting from the world, man.
I definitely bumped into him at Muslim services the first time that I went. I mean, they ain't been coming. I don't know why motherfucker ain't been coming out. It's a little hostility going on, but I'm right here with my boy Didi and then Boogie upstairs too. But yeah, we right here chilling though. Me and Didi, we done made a bar.
That's good to hear, man. It's good to hear. Is everyone in kind of good spirits? I know there's a couple difficult situations different people are facing, but like, are people in good spirits? Are they kind of staying focused? Whether staying fit, staying active?
Yeah, everybody chin up, chest out. I be trying to get him out to work out with me. Whatever he do is laps and be walking around and shit. He do more cardio than buffing. I do more buffing than cardio. But it's definitely, we just right here cooling. You know what I mean? I really don't know what's going on with they shit. Them not the type of questions that I ask while I'm in here. But definitely they holding up, chin up, chest out. You know what I mean? We all kidnapped and we're not guilty. So, you know what I mean?
No, for real. Have you come across Loose Cannon again recently, or is he in a kind of different spot? I mean, I see him uploading a lot to YouTube and giving his take on all sorts of things going on. So I don't know what the situation is like right now.
All right, man. We gonna
you and Scotty, both of y'all had this ongoing issue with Big Legs all season.
All right, man. We gonna go to the next one, man. But look at that was Bricc, man, clearing up a couple things, man. For Bricc, that's the trick, and yeah, we gone. Huh? Yeah, we out, man. Like I said, that was the Bricc, not the trick. For the Bricc, him speaking on the Baby You T Grizzly, Whack, Basil, and a couple other things. We gone.